Hi guys, welcome back, welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here. This is going to be our Sunday reset, our weekly video where we kind of let go of everything from the past week and refocus our energy so we can go into this new week with a fresh, refocused mindset and vision. Before we jump into the reading, though, we're going to be using the singing bowl to clear any lingering energy that needs to be cleared, along with the smoke that is already going barely, but it is going. It's just not lighting very well. That's okay. To clear any lingering energy that needs to be cleared and to connect to each other as a collective so we can get a really clear and concise message for you all. If you would like to use this time to call on any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. Spirit, speak to me and through me to the collective. What do we need to know at this time? What energies are we moving away from? Yes. Detaching from. What energies are we detaching from? I'm not going to get too many cards on detaching from, and this probably is even enough. Let's talk about it a little bit. The Five of Swords here. This person that it's depicting in this card is stealing these swords from what would be his enemies if they had the weapons that they needed to fight him, to go to war with him or whatever. He thinks he's avoiding this war because he's stealing their weapons. But in reality, I mean, it's just delaying the inevitable. And this is also just very self-deprecating, kind of, it's difficult to explain, but it feels to me like you're holding yourself responsible for someone else's actions, if that makes sense. Like someone did something to you, they've moved on, they're living happily, what would be seems happily ever after, and you're still holding on to this for some reason and maybe beating yourself up about something. But definitely it's a hindrance at this point, and it's holding you back, and it's something that you're I don't want to say doing to yourself, because it's not your own doing, it's subconscious, but it feels like you're replaying something so often and you're thinking about something so often. It's definitely deterring you, and it's definitely keeping you kind of in this unfocused state. But this is what we are detaching from. This is what we're moving away from. So just hold on to the faith that that energy is moving out. It is clearing out. You are going to rid yourself of, if you do have self-sabotaging habits, picking the wrong people, self-fulfilling prophecies. That's another thing. Saying something over and over and over again, and it just always comes true. Well, yeah, because you're talking yourself into it, or putting yourself in a situation and then saying, oh, this isn't going to end well. It doesn't end well. You're like, well, see, I told you. Well, it's because you're the one telling the story, and the story that you told, of course it's going to come true. Like, but it's also the only like person that you're having a gotcha, like, told ya moment with is yourself. Like, this feels very self-inflicted, self-induced trauma. My goodness. Okay, this is what we are moving. Yes, literally moving towards. This is the next card. After the Five of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, identifying the chaos, acknowledging that I don't want to live in this state anymore. I don't want to remain here anymore, and moving away from it, releasing the chaos. And again, the habits that you've had, thoughts about yourself, ideas, that, again, I feel like I say this in every video. Maybe they're not even your own. It could be things that are that have been ingrained in you since you were very little. Programming. Put these like this. Actually, yeah, that's fine. I had this in the middle because it's literally like the next phase, like leaving that. And when you do, you move into this. And like this is the embodiment of someone's energy, that someone is you. You are the Queen of Wands. You're very inspiring. You are very, like, have a story to tell. People are engaged. People are intrigued. They're listening. They want to hear your story. This could be something where you identify these habits, you correct them, you course correct, and then you start taking steps to improve your life and sharing how you did that with other people. And they're very enthralled. Thank you. That's a word. It's a good word. People are very enthralled with you. They're very much like captivated by you at this time. A display of incredible strength. You could have, or you are starting to, or you are currently building something from the ground up with a really strong foundation that is going to be unshakable. And this is in terms of like a brand. Ouch. An emperor is the king of kings. He's someone who has all of the traits of all of the kings, and he has all of them rolled up into one, and he's mastered all of them. So he is a master. Multiple streams of income. This is someone who also very much knows how to control things. This, on a negative scale, could be too much control, feeling like you are trying to control too much. So don't get caught up in that. If you are given a little bit of, or not a little bit, a lot of it, however much power, make sure you're using it for good and not evil. Don't fall into that controlling others, manipulating others mindset to try and get more and more and more. Don't just, I feel like greed, just all kinds of really dark, evil things are happening, have been happening forever. A lot more are coming to light, just the day and age that we live in, right? Your discernment is going to be everything. So if you've had things in your past, whatever it is that you're releasing, situations that have literally just been there to teach you discernment. You didn't pick up on that and this person did XYZ, that's fine. Now you know for next time. Some of us, the only way we learn is through experience. It doesn't matter how many times we're told something. Like, for instance, if you're learning something new on a job, a new process, and someone's telling you, like, okay, you do this, and then next you do this, and then after that you're going to do this, you could just be like blank staring out, okay? That means literally nothing to me. But then you get into the systems and you start doing it as they're walking through it, or even if they show you what they're doing as they talk through it, and then you do it. Like, that's how a lot of people learn, right? The same goes with this experience that we're living now. You chose to learn certain lessons. So the experiences that you then choose to go through to learn those lessons, like, it's a natural process, right? What's wrong? It's okay. Leave her alone, please. She's sleeping. Sorry about that. I had to fix the headset. There goes my train of thought. So whatever you're in now, in the process of leaving, in the process of purging, it is a really good time to do all of those things, whether that's in your physical environment, and then that in turn will energetically do the same decluttering process. The more you let go of, the more room you have for the new things. And the new things that are coming in are so bright and lovely and warm and reciprocal, and it's all fire energy. You're stepping into a very fiery. Are we in Aries season right now? I do believe we are. So that makes sense why fire is coming out. Like a time of action, a time of movement. You're going to know, like, it's time to move, it's time to go, and you're going to do it without hesitation because it's going to be so inspired. Like, you're going to be so lit up from it. You're going to know. It's like, okay, this is it. I need to follow this. I need to do X, Y, and Z. I need to say yes to this. And it kind of leads you to this really beautiful, solid. Then go use the restroom. But yeah, I'm so sorry. Okay. This could also indicate a new person coming for you. This person would be very stable in their career. They could own their own business. They could literally have an entire empire. If you are open or looking for love, that could be coming in for you very soon. Okay. Stars in Scythe, I think is how you say that. Stork. When I was shuffling these, my son came in here, so I got up to help him with something. And I took these cards with me. I was shuffling as I was walking, and this dropped out on the floor. So some of you could be finding out you're pregnant. I'm not entirely sure how to say this word. I think it's a scythe, like a sickle, essentially. The story centering around this is this husband and wife are at home one day, and the husband's like, I bet you couldn't last a single day doing what I do. And she's like, okay, but let's do it. So they trade places, and he tries to do what she does, and she goes out and does whatever the fuck he does. She comes home in the nick of time to see like their prized cow hemmed up somehow, like about to die because it like got entangled in something, and like everything's gone awry because he's just completely fucking fumbled. But the moral of this story is to not get married. I'm just joking. I honestly don't remember the moral of that story. I might have to read from the book again because if nothing else, just the last few pages, because I don't remember like the takeaway from that story except for like cutting out toxic shit. Like if there's someone in your life who isn't your number one fan, don't be around them. We literally have no time. There is no space for people who are fake, for people who pretend to be your friend, but they absolutely are not. They're taking steps to actively work against you. They're hoping for your downfall. It could be family, it could be friends, coworkers, but there is something that needs to be like cut out before it causes complete chaos. You have this star showing up as well. The universe is on your side, the cosmos, God, Allah, whoever you believe in is conspiring in your favor. Like everything is going to work out really, 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 really beautifully. You're going to kind of go through an upgrade, is what I'm getting. You could start getting recognized. I'm also getting, when I was talking earlier about one of the cards, I don't remember what it was about, but I feel like you could be sharing a small tidbit of something and people are so intrigued. Oh, the Queen of Wands, how like you're attracting a lot of energy and there's a lot of eyes on you and people looking to you for guidance, for advice. It could be having to do with like your hair routine, skin routine, something to do with your looks specifically. These women are very, very, very attractive. They also don't give not a single fuck what anyone else thinks about them. Typically in the tarot, the black cat signifies like bad luck, danger, whatever. The significance of her having one is because she literally does not give a fuck what anyone thinks about her cat. She wants a black cat, she has one. It's her familiar. It does not matter if anyone else thinks it's bad luck because it's not. She doesn't have bad luck. She's very attractive, not in just looks. I'm not talking about aesthetics. only. Of course she is, but also very like attractive in her energy, so things come to her easily. It's another reason to be really, really careful what you're thinking about, what you're putting your energy, attention, time into. If it's not being reciprocated back to you, don't put your energy there. These one-sided energy sucks. We just can't do it anymore. If it's not reciprocal, please cut it out. My God. This is really specific, so I'm just going to say it. A farm could be significant for some of you, like actual livestock, cows, goats. It doesn't have to be for like dairy or meat or anything like that. It could literally just be farm animals. I don't know if that's like a trip to a farm, or that could be your wish. Like your wish come true would be to move to have a farm, to have land, acreage, animals. Ribbons. And maiden. This card actually fell out when I was shuffling, but I didn't take it because I wasn't done talking. So maiden and ribbons. I am going to read from the book about these ones, definitely. I honestly don't even know where the book for that little one is, for that little deck. So I might not even be able to read about this sickle card scythe. Whatever the hell. That's okay. I think I came up with the conclusion, the moral of this story. Cut the shit before it blows up your entire life. All right. Yo, get out of here. Let's see. Tea leaf. Okay, thank you. Candles flipped over. You will be shown the way. Misunderstanding. Okay, we are in Mercury retrograde, so that is not too like unheard of or off the wall. There tends to be lots of misunderstandings during this time, miscommunications. I would say just maybe talk less so people can misunderstand you less. Like that's really the only way to completely avoid misunderstandings, is to just kind of keep to yourself and keep quiet. Involvement with the law. We got gavel, psychic ability, trust your intuition. That's, yeah, we were talking about discernment. I feel like for a lot of us who are not wanting to get caught up in bullshit, in the darkness, in whatever these people have going on, your discernment is going to be everything. Everything. Let's read about ribbons. And then I might even read about maiden. I'm not sure. We'll see. Ribbons. Awareness. Okay. Dear sacred soul, ribbons reminds you that you already know the answer to what you have inquired about, if anything. Not all of us inquire about things. You are connected to your situation in a way that makes it clear what your next step should be, so follow the signs, or in this case, the ribbons. Allow the truth of your query to come to your consciousness. Trust in your ability to see what you need at this moment. It may be scary or require more of you than you'd hope, but you can move forward with the knowledge that this path is for your greatest good and will lead you to success. Additionally, pulling this card means the signs have been around you for some time, waiting for you to invite them into your awareness. Be especially mindful of any colors, animals, numbers, or feelings that crop up repeatedly, as they are messages from the divine guiding you to the truth of your situation. So that is definitely that discernment. Go like follow your gut. If it's not like a absolute hell fucking yeah, I want to do this, I'm so inspired by this feels right, then don't do it. Don't do it. Keep that energy for yourself. Pour it into yourself until things feel right, until things feel ready. That's the word, ready. It's not quite the time for action. This week, I feel like it's time to shift your focus from your self-hatred thoughts, if you have those thoughts, like everything that you're doing wrong, imposter syndrome, all of those things. It's time to shift the focus away from that and see yourself in a different light. Put a spotlight on yourself. The way that you admire other people, the way you look at other people, the way you build other people up, start doing that for yourself. Because you yourself are a literal star. And you could possibly, if you haven't already started yet, you could possibly have an empire waiting to be built up under you. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I love you guys so very, very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.